Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dumb Stuff That I Hate. Today we're going to be talking about women's clothing sizes. So, fun fact about me, I hate buying clothes. And it's not just because I have no money and low self-esteem, it's because women's clothing sizes are fucking bonkers. If you've ever bought clothes in the women's section, you probably already know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, then buckle the fuck up, because you're about to learn some shit. So I buy men's work shoes because women's work shoes are a fucking joke. They're basically just leather socks with some shoelaces slapped on. They ain't protecting shit. Anyway, so whenever I go to buy men's work shoes, I have to do this conversion in my head. I have to remember what a women's size 11 is in men's and why. Why do I have to do that? Why are they sized differently at all? Like, I can understand clothing sizes being different because typically men and women have quite different shapes, but feet are just feet. They're not different, they're just feet. And how can I be sure that they're not different at all? Because I wear men's shoes on a regular basis and I'm perfectly comfortable. They should just have the same sizing system. It makes no sense for a women's size 11 to be a men's size 8. Speaking of menswear, I recently found out that men's pants are often sized by literal measurements, like in inches. Which makes perfect sense, but I've never seen it before because I buy women's clothes. Why can't we have literal measurements instead of some arbitrary number or letter that changes in every store you go into? So there's this whole idea that women love to shop, and it's probably because we spend so long doing it. But the truth is, we only take so long because in every new shop we go into, we have to work out whether this particular shop considers our ass to be large or extra large. And it's a colossal waste of fucking time. It also doesn't help that women's clothes are flimsy as fuck and designed to fall apart immediately, but that's a conspiracy for another video, okay? And after we finally buy something, we come home all hyped, but it's only because finding an article of clothing is like going on an epic journey, making friends, fighting enemies, and eventually stealing a magic ring from a dragon with a British accent. It's an accomplishment is what I'm saying. So there's this shop in Australia called City Chic, and they make clothes for larger ladies. Nice clothes, little pricey, not my point. Point is, I went into that store one day, and before I had a chance to look at anything, the woman working there comes up to me and explains to me their sizing system. You see, in City Chic, a size 14, normally a large, is an extra small. 16 is a small, 18 is a medium, etc, etc. And I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make their customers feel nice, because we all have these numbers and letters built up in our heads to be this big fucking deal, and maybe it'd be nice to buy a small item of clothing for once in your life, even if in the back of your head you know it's all bullshit. But my point is, it shouldn't be necessary. Clothing sizes should just be literal measurements, impersonal and consistent in every shop you go into. So as not to end this video on a bummer, I'm gonna give you 2 shopping tips that I have learnt in my many years on this earth. Tip number 1, shop in the men's section. Obviously this doesn't work if you're looking for a pretty dress, but t-shirts, hoodies, men's section, trust me. Also, if you're a huge nerd like me who likes comic book t-shirts, the men's section always has better designs. I don't know why, but it does. Tip number 2. If you find an item of clothing that looks good and is comfortable to wear, you need to do 2 things. 1, cherish this moment because it will probably never happen again. 2, buy that item of clothing in every color variant. What's that? You found a nice dress that makes you look skinny and fits over your boobs? Congratulations, you have 3 new dresses. Trust me, you will thank me later. Anyway, that concludes today's rant. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and if you have any excellent shopping tips that I don't know about, please leave them in the comments because I'm struggling. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely day. Hello everyone. The woman working there comes up to me and says,